Hi, this is Heidi, and I'm going to be reciting John chapter 2 in a recitation series through this amazing chapter. These are verses 1 through 21. Jesus starts his ministry with a wedding, and he does his first miracle, and then he goes on to show his fulfillment of prophecy about his zeal for the temple. Hear now the word of God. Now, on the third day, there was a wedding in Cana of Galilee. The mother of Jesus was there. Jesus also was invited, with his disciples, was invited to the wedding. And when the wine gave out, the mother of Jesus said to him, "They have no wine." Jesus said to his mother, "Woman, what do I have to do with you? My hour has not yet come." And the mother of Jesus said to the servants, "Whatever he says to you to do, do it." Now, there were 6 stone pots set out for the custom of Jewish purification, containing 20 or 30 gallons each. And Jesus said to them, "Fill these water pots with water," and they filled them to the brim. And he said to them, "Draw some out now and take it to the head waiter." And they drew and they took it to him. And when the head waiter had tasted the water, which had become wine, for he did not know where the water came from, but the servants who drew the water knew, he called for the bridegroom and said to the bridegroom, "Everyone serves the good wine first, and then after men have drunk freely, then that which is poor. But you have kept the good wine until now." This, the beginning of his signs, Jesus did in Cana of Galilee, and manifested his glory, and his disciples believed in him. After this, they went down to Capernaum. Jesus, his mother, his brothers, and his disciples, and they stayed there about 3 days. Now, the Passover of the Jews was at hand, and Jesus went up to the temple and found those who were selling oxen and sheep and doves and the money changers seated. And he made a scourge of cords and drove them all out of the temple, along with the oxen and sheep. And to those who, and he poured the coins out of the money changers and overturned their tables. And to those who were selling doves, he said, "Take these things away. Stop making my Father's house a house of merchandise." And his disciples remembered that it was written, "Zeal for your house will consume me." The Jews therefore answered and said, What sign do you show us, seeing that you do these things?" Jesus answered therefore and said to them, "Destroy this temple, and in 3 days I will raise it up." The Jews therefore said, "It took 46 years to build this temple, and will you raise it up in 3 days?" But he was speaking about the temple of his body.